guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Iffy. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Like this video and give this video a thumbs up. Those things really help a lot. So today's video, I'll be doing a book talk on The Spider King's Daughter by Chibundu Onuzo. So 17-year-old Abike Johnson is the favorite child of her wealthy father. She lives in a sprawling mansion in Lagos, protected by her armed guards and ferried everywhere in a huge black jeep. A world away from Abike's mansion in the city slums lives an 18-year-old hawker struggling to make sense of the world. His family lost everything after his father's death, and now he sells ice cream at the side of the road to support his mother and sister. When Abike buys ice cream from the hawker one afternoon, they strike up a tentative and unlikely romance. But as they grow closer, revelations from the past threaten their relationship, and both Abike and the hawker must decide where their loyalties lie. So The Spider King's Daughter tells the story of this very, very rich girl, Abike Johnson, who is the daughter of a very rich businessman in Lagos, and a hawker who she meets by the roadside. And as time goes by, events unfold. And so a hawker is someone who sells things at the roadside, and in Nigeria you have lots of them on different, especially in the cities and in the towns. Edible things, kitchen things, bedroom things, household things, even cars. You can see someone selling a steering wheel or a tire at the roadside. In this book, this hawker sells ice cream for his mom to support his mom and his sisters. In selling this ice cream, that's when this rich girl bumps into him. The first thing that attracted me to this book was the name, The Spider King's Daughter. I was wondering, a Nigerian book, The Spider King's Daughter, what's that? Is that something to do with Spider-Man, or I don't know what I thought it was. And then the first line of chapter 1 was intriguing. Let me tell you a story about a game called Frustration. I was like, now let me know more about this game. So I read chapter 1, and I thought, how weird. How, sometimes there are some things that are weird but nice but weird, if you know what I mean. And I thought, this is bizarre. I mean, how could they? I mean, what is this? But as time went, as I read the book, I understood this game of Frustration that the rich girl and her father, who was the Spider King, played. Almost like a life principle or business principles, really, that the father used this game called Frustration to teach his daughter about the harsh realities of the business world. So it was a very weird game, a competitive kind of weird game. You need to read this book to find out more. I love the style the book was written in. So the reader got to know the story of the same event by two different people. Lagos, once upon a time, used to be the capital of Nigeria, but it's no longer the capital of Nigeria. Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. But it portrayed Lagos class divide, the very rich and the extremely poor. And even in that, on the rich side, we saw the hierarchies in the rich area. On the poor side, we still saw the hierarchies in the poor side. So it was quite an interesting match. A book that even if you're not from Nigeria or you don't live in Nigeria, you'll be able to understand what goes on in cities. You'll be able to understand the class divide, proper class divide, especially in Lagos. You could go to Banana Island or Lekki or some parts of Lekki, and it's like, oh my God, do people live like this? You go to other areas of Lagos and it's like, oh my God, no, what's happening here? In the same Lagos, I love the build, I love the setting, I love the style, I love the simplicity of the book. We didn't have to get out our dictionaries to look for any ambiguous word. If you've read this book, share your thoughts with me. Let me know what you thought about the characters, Abike, the hawker, or the Spider King himself, or anything about Lagos. She's written another book, This is Lagos. I'm yet to read that, but the link to this book will be in the description field below. Also, if you've written an African read and you want me to talk about your book on my show, send me an email and we'll see how it goes. And come back next time for another book talk.